Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Edgemastergaming, where today we're going to be discussing the differences between both of these popular games, Michael Zombies and Project Lazarus. As a Lazarus player, I just noticed some differences when playing Michael Zombies and felt that it would be cool to highlight them here. Regardless of which game you play, whether you're an exclusive Lazarus or Michael Zombies player, I believe you'll benefit from this video. I just also want to make it clear that the intention of this video is not to say which game is better, because I believe that they're both great games in their own right. Lastly, before we begin, I know that I won't capture all the differences between the two, that's a given. If I do miss something, however, please let me know in the comment section down below. With all that being said, if you find this video helpful in any way, please don't hesitate to hit that like and subscribe button below. Also, don't forget to check out the description box for more information on this video and site links that help support Edgemastergaming. Alright guys, let's get started. To begin, we'll start off with this mode selection screen. When you enter the game, if you hit play, you'll come here where you're given 4 options. Play now, solo, join a friend, and the server list. All of these are self-explanatory, of course. Out of all of them though, solo isn't available on Project Lazarus as an option unless you purchase a VIP server. Now, you have VIP servers for Michael Zombies as well. The difference, of course, is your friends can join you on the VIP. And I'll definitely cover more information on the VIP servers later. Now let's move on to the different maps in Michael Zombies. As of right now, they currently have 3 main maps. There's the Giant, also known as Lazarus, which is their original map. Then they came out with Lighthouse, and their third and most recent installment in the series is the Undead Nocturn. There's also an Easter egg, which is very cool, that's accessible from here by pressing this button. It will take you to a backroom style map that just requires you to get out of the backrooms for a badge before Michael reaches you. Currently for Project Lazarus, there's 2 maps. The original one that was released called Graduation, which takes place in a school of course, and the second map is noted for where it all began, which is called Research, and this map takes place in a research facility. And when it comes to Easter eggs, Project Lazarus has 2. The first of which can only be accessed on the Graduation map, where you can flush the toilets. And the second of which, and probably noted as the most popular, is to collect tapes for a given map similar to this one. If you collect them all, you can get a hidden song to play during your battle with the zombies. Now I'm going to dive further into the game, more specifically with the subtle differences during gameplay. No player collision. The first time that I ran through a player to avoid being attacked by zombies was shocking. Project Lazarus requires you to pivot around other players, and this includes zombies as well.
Wow.
Melee attacks. I noticed that in Michael Zombies you're allowed to hit multiple zombies at once, whereas in Project Lazarus you hit one zombie at a time. Boss battles. Project Lazarus at the moment doesn't have any bosses to fight against. That's why while playing on the Lazarus map I was a little surprised when the Demon Hounds popped up, and although this is a recreation of COD Zombies, I've never played it, if you can believe that. And on top of that is the Panzer Michael robot that I encountered while playing the Undead Nocturn. I mean, this thing had a plunger for an arm that can latch onto you. I didn't know what to do.
Oh! Oh! Oh, gosh!
Now that's just embarrassing. Parts collection. Gathering parts to turn on the power on the Undead Nocturn was pretty cool, to say the least. You have to gather 3 parts to do so. On Project Lazarus you have to make it to the other side of the map to flip a switch, but this is only after paying for multiple barricades and doors, you know, much like the Lazarus map. Pack machine power-up. Because the lighthouse map doesn't have a pack machine of its own, it provides you a power-up for it.
Yes, here we go.
No pack module. In Project Lazarus, each weapon that is packed carries a special module that gives the player a very special ability. These abilities can vary between speed boosts, increased damage, and even turning semi-automatic weapons into a fully automatic one, just to name a few. So I was a little surprised when I didn't see that here. Map escape. I found that you can escape the lighthouse so that you don't have to stay round after round to fight off the horde. You'll just need a ray gun, a trap, a satellite, a boat, and 60,000 in points.
Where did this guy come from? He didn't do anything.
Next, let's talk about the differences in a few of the controls for the game. Sprinting. While you can sprint in both games, for Michael Zombies you just need to press the left shift key once. You don't even need to hold it down, whereas on Project Lazarus you do. Crouch and slide. You have to use the left control key to do so, but if you want to slide, you'll need to hit control after you sprint. As a Lazarus player, this one took some getting used to, and I'm still working on it. Jumping. Another surprising fact about this game is that you're allowed to jump with the spacebar. Grenades. Now this is an attack that I have to remind myself to use at times. If you press the G key, that's G as in golf, you can throw a grenade.
I think it is, and I'm not gonna accidentally
it's
slide
G.
it. Okay.
And next I would like to direct you to the F as in Fox key. While the F key is commonly used on both games to open doors, repair barricades, and purchase weapons, in Michael Zombies you actually have to hold the F key down. Now I know this may be a shock because that's exactly what the game prompts you to do, right? But in Project Lazarus you only need to press the F key, not hold it down. Like for instance, here at this barricade, if I were to tap the F key on Project Lazarus, I'll repair the entire barricade as long as I'm standing next to it. Now this works for everything that you're required to interact with the exception of reviving a downed player. You actually have to hold down the F key for that. Teammate revives. There's two things that I noticed that is different on reviving teammates here versus Project Lazarus. The first thing that you're able to do is still have the ability to shoot zombies, which is really interesting because how are you going to be able to administer CPR properly with only one hand anyway? Exactly. And the last thing that I noticed is that if a teammate is close to death and you attempt to revive them, the person can still die, which I found kind of odd. In Project Lazarus, if the person is near death and you begin to revive them, it pauses that moment of death until you either fully revive them or you let them go, in which they'll probably die.
Oh, I was reviving him. What?
Next, I would like to discuss the difference in perks. Perk limits. The biggest thing that I noticed with perks on this game is that you're allowed to get all of them, which is really cool and helps out a ton. I mean, look at this. I have 5 perks here. On Project Lazarus, you're limited to only 4 out of the 5. So depending on what goal you're aiming for in Project Lazarus, it can determine what perk you decide to leave out when playing. Even on the Undead Nocturn map, you can obtain 6. Quick revive. I noticed not only can it help you revive teammates faster in both games, but in Michael Zombies, it can actually bring you back from getting knocked down if you're playing solo, which is really cool. Be mindful that you can only do this up to 3 times, as I read that the quick revive machine will actually disappear. In Project Lazarus, while you can't recover from getting knocked, it does help you recover in half the time after being red screened from getting attacked by a zombie. Our last and final item that we're going to cover is the VIP servers. Right now, the price for a VIP server in Project Lazarus is 150 Robux, whereas Michael Zombies is currently 100 Robux. VIP commands. Both games currently support VIP admin commands that are only accessible to the server owner. As of right now in Project Lazarus, you have 5 commands at your disposal. Skip vote, endgame, kick, kill, and hurt. Every command works as it's seen here. For example, if I want to use the skip vote command, all I need to do is type /skip in the chat box once I've made my selection. This will bypass the wait time for the vote clock. The link for all of these commands will be in the description box below. In Michael Zombies, once you enter the map that you want to access, you can press the tilde key to access the admin commands menu. The tilde key, if you're not familiar, is the key on the left side of the number 1 for your keyboard. There are plenty of commands to choose from. A command that is very useful is the no target command, which will prevent the zombies from coming after you. This will enable you to roam the map and do whatever you need to. While there are so many useful commands, I've been unsuccessful in finding an official list of the commands online. When I did reach out to someone on the Discord asking for this was the only response that I got. Yeah, not really what I was looking for, but thanks. Bonus map. Yeah guys, there is a bonus map on Michael Zombies where if you don't make a selection in the VIP server, you'll be taken to a new map. If you're a fan of Super Mario Galaxy, then you'll love this.
2, 1.
This map comes equipped with an endless wave of Marios and Luigi bosses. If you want to escape the map, you'll need to pay 60,000 points to the nice power star in the middle of the map. Well guys, that's going to do it for this video. Thank you so much for tuning in. Let me know in the comment section down below if this video was helpful at all and if there are any more differences between both games that weren't captured here. And as always guys, remember to have fun, take care, and God bless.